We had to demo, and I still wanted to give up. Almost every day I cried. My hands were even shaking when I was presenting, but it was good. I won the prize of the most completed project.
So I wanted to be inspired to start mobile and web app development. They were very polite and patient in the course of teaching, and then they gave us really good food. And my expectations were met beyond measure because I have a reason to code now.
Pendant ce bootcamp, j'ai pu accomplir mes objectifs à, je vais dire, 80%.
So I came to actually build something, and I did. When you code and you actually see the implementation, it's cool and it motivates you. I want to explore, I'm on an adventure. Just learn about it, boot my brain. Since it's a bootcamp, I just wanted to boot my brain with real concepts.
Welcome to Buea, the heart of the Silicon Mountain community and the Innovation Capital of Cameroon. Every year, over 1,000 engineers, developers, and designers graduate and enter the job market, aiming to work for local companies, international firms, the government, or start their own businesses. However, many of these bright minds lack practical industry and hands-on experience, making them less suited for immediate employment. To bridge this gap, Tech Chantier and Digital Renter have been running the React.js and React Native Bootcamp over the past years, hosting 3 different editions. This initiative has equipped and accelerated over 100 young Cameroonians with practical skills in web and mobile application development, enabling them land employment opportunities both in and out of Cameroon.
We have avenues for people who want to learn these programs. One of the programs we teach here is React and React Native. Learning tech and its programs is one of the best things I think you can get into. Those who are into tech, software engineering, and those who want to get into it, Tech Chantier offers these services. And for whoever will want personal training, we offer these services because we are a software engineering company which deals with graphic design, digital marketing, web development, and we also train people on whatever they want to learn with regards to the IT field.
This year, Tech Chantier and Digital Renter, in partnership with Incredible Empire, Active Spaces, and Creative Infinite, along with numerous community members, conducted another successful React and React Native Bootcamp. This program trained 20 young Cameroonians, with more than 50% of the participants being female. They gained practical skills on how to build websites, mobile applications using React.js and React Native framework, both developed by Meta Facebook. This program was made up of 3 phases: a 3 days intensive training program, a 2-month online coaching and mentoring session, and a demo day.
When we do all of this one, now we go back to our roots. And our root says, firstly, import what we have defined. And we have imported it using here. Is it clear?
The first phase, a 3-day intensive on-site training starting on December 14th, 2023. The main trainer, Engineer Fongo Martin, who has over 9 years experience building softwares and working with local and international companies around the world. He was assisted by 2 female co-trainers, Formasit Chijo and Loom Noella, who were products of the previous bootcamps, now developers at Tech Chantier.
So in 2019, we noticed a huge lack of skills in the community. We noticed a lot of enthusiastic youths coming from different schools like University of Buea, Cat University, HipMat, Landmark, but then they were studying on their own, and then they needed a place, they needed a system that can help to bootstrap them. Now, me being a developer and a community leader, and alongside other people, we decided that we should start something like a bootcamp. Thereby, we started the first version of the React Native Bootcamp, which was a 3-day program. And that 3-day program was to introduce and indoctrinate young and aspiring developers into the world of JavaScript, React web application development, and React Native. And one thing about this year is, what's very exciting is we have a lot of ladies coming, showing forward and looking forward to learning. And in this program, we learned about JavaScript, we learned about React, we learned about React Native. The very important thing is we want to bridge that gap between the industry and the academia, such that when the students are done from school, they can easily pick up internships, volunteering, and why not job opportunities with companies. It's been really exciting. We had 2 co-trainers who were trainees last year, and this year they are trainers.
I was opportunity to be a co-trainer at the 3-day bootcamp organized by Tech Chantier this year. The process of helping other people learn was another amazing experience for me, because I realized that there are some debugging issues that I faced, and I still realized that the interns this year are still facing, and I thought that the learning process is it always comes around, and I can always use what I've learned to be able to help other people. And also the things that I thought that I knew, I enforced them through the way our coach, Mr. Fongo Martin, taught us.
For the experience of today, it was really a wonderful experience. It is actually my very first experience as a co-trainer. There was a lot to give out, and there was still a lot to learn. In the process of co-training, I realized that there are many concepts that I was more enlightened about. So it's actually an awesome experience, and I'm so happy for the privilege to be able to give back to the community what I've been able to gain for the past months.
Hello everybody. So I would really love for this session to be interactive.
The second phase was a 2-month intensive online coaching and mentorship program supported by Engineer Daniel Carlson, Engineer Yaya Mahmoudou, Engineer Usmaela Abdul, and Engineer Esambe Elvis, and a host of others. Through regular online sessions, the mentees were drilled on intermediate and advanced concepts, as well as best practices in software development.
Some of the projects were quite impressive for the amount of work they were able to accomplish with just learning 3 days, starting the bootcamp with just 3 days and then committing to working on projects for like a month. It's impressive what some of them learned and were able to showcase. Like the project that won like the best of our completeness was one that stood out to all of us, the judges. And all of the projects in general, they were all able to do a lot of things which they couldn't do like 1 or 2 months ago. It just goes to show the commitment the organizers of the program had to follow up with these mentees and drill them on all of these different tools that they can use. And it shows in the results that we are getting today that their work wasn't also in vain, because we are seeing a lot of impressive results. So I would also commend the Tech Chantier team that were running this program.
At the end of the mentorship period, to test the skills gathered, mentees were tasked with building a real-world application called Le NCAP, a personal financial tracking platform.
So when you get to your transaction page, you can start by choosing what you want to budget. Let's say the month you want to budget. Let's say, for instance, you want to budget.
They then pitched their projects to the Silicon Mountain community and handpicked high-profile judges. The results were outstanding, and notably, all the finalists who presented on pitch day were female.
At this point, I'm very proud of myself to say I had the best UI, and presently I'm into UI UX, and I'm really glad to say that my UI skills have been tested and tried, and here I am. So I'm really glad. Relating the bootcamp to my academics, I would say that there's a lot of shifts, because I realized that in the academic field or in school, what is taught there is kind of different from the experience out there. So I've gotten a lot of experience with working with real life projects, whereas in school people just had the knowledge, just the head knowledge and all of that. So I've improved in that area of work experience, so I can actually get into better work right now.
It seemed so easy for me when I started, but later on I saw that it was difficult and I wanted to give up only on the second day. And later on, we had to demo and I still wanted to give up. Almost every day I cried, but there was my mentor, my friends, my family told me to remain consistent. I always face this type of challenges. Today was our presentation day and I won the prize of the most completed project. And I'm really proud of myself. After this, I want to invest more in backend, also front-end, because I want to become a full stack developer.
So I wanted to be inspired to start mobile and web app development, and I did not know where to start from. Hearing that it was a React bootcamp, I decided to give it a try, and my expectations were met beyond measure because I have a reason to code now, and I'm inspired and excited to delve into coding using React JS and React Native as well for mobile. I would like to thank the sponsors so much for bringing up the program. I mean, making the fee affordable first of all, and then the services that they provided, they were very polite and patient in the course of teaching, and then they gave us really good food, so I'm really grateful to them.
Oui, pendant ce bootcamp, j'ai pu accomplir mes objectifs à, je vais dire, 80%, parce que durant ce bootcamp, on a pu faire un to-do list et une calculatrice, si je peux dire. Je voudrais dire un grand merci aux partenaires qui ont pu faire venir ce projet en vie, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de jeunes qui veulent avoir cette opportunité mais qui n'ont pas l'information et les ressources nécessaires pour les avoir. Donc merci beaucoup.
I'm a sophomore at the Catholic University Institute of Buea. I just came, but I was actually tired of learning how to code, learning programming without seeing results. I want to build the app and see how I can design different user interfaces for me, I want to explore, I'm an adventure. So I came to actually build something, and I did. So, when you code and you actually see the implementation, it's cool and it kind of boosts it motivates you.
I'm a final year student from the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, that is in the University of Buea. I am familiar with React, but not React Native, and I encountered some problems when I have to debug my applications, but basic concepts were lacking because I haven't really gotten the opportunity to sit and learn the basics. So once I saw such an opportunity, I just said, let me grab it. I know my expectations have really been met, but even though I'm still hoping for more, because there were some coding skills that some coding syntaxes and the rest that I fully didn't understand. But when I came here, I think they became a little bit clear. So I think I met with that aspect. Now like this, I've realized that the little things that I usually neglected, like spelling errors and changing directories, just some small things were costing me hours. And these are things that I've just invested my time and learning days, which hopefully in the future it will reduce me a lot of time and make more money. Okay, I can say a very big thank you, for all what they have done, putting into the community. I can't help but say, when I make it, I will emulate their example and try to return back the favor. I think that's the best way I can promise them.
I am a level 500 student at the University of Buea studying telecommunications engineering. My expectations for this bootcamp was to really understand the different concepts in React and just learn about it, boot my brain. Since it's a bootcamp, I just wanted to boot my brain with React concepts. My expectations were really met because I got to learn about use state, use effects, and fully comprehend them, like how they work, and I also learned about passing properties from parents to children to parents and things like that. My brain was fully booted. I would like to say a very big thank you for providing an opportunity like this for students like me to learn, and thank you very much for the food. It was so nice.
Tech Chantier, Digital Renter and their partners sincerely thank all sponsors for making this event possible. We look forward to collaborating with more individuals and communities to expand and enhance the training program to reach out to more young Cameroonians.
Axis Spaces decided to partner with Tech Chantier in running this program because we want to see deaf students achieving their dreams as developers and also making their career a reality in the tech community.
So it's always good to be part of a good idea. As a media production agency, we are throwing in our services in videography and photography, so we can put this out there and also reach out to other people of good faith in the community and out of the community who can sponsor, who can partner with Tech Chantier so that other sessions of such cohorts in React Native and other programming language and web development platforms as well could be organized to empower the young ones who are growing to build solutions which will make society a better one.
Tech Chantier and Digital Renter are calling on community members, companies, NGOs, start-up CEOs, educational institutes, and Cameroonians in the diaspora who love to promote tech adoption back in the country to join us in partnering to train more engineers in future boot camps, fostering innovation and skill development in Cameroon in the vision of a better digital economy.
Hopefully, we are not going to train just 20 people next year. We can be able to scale it up to 100 people 5 times. Why not? So that we can train more developers and get more people skilled so that by the time they're leaving school, they are very ready for the job market. I want to call on all potential partners, potential sponsors. It could be an individual, it could be an organization, it could be a company who has part of its objective to boost and engage into more people getting into IT. We encourage you to partner with us. We encourage you to join us, support us. You can give us a space, you can give us snacks, you can give us trainers, you can give us resources, online and offline, so that we can effectively train as many students as possible and we increase the number of developers and decrease the number of unemployment cases in Cameroon. Thank you very much and see you in the React Native Developers Bootcamp Cohort 4 come December 2024.
Thank you for watching. Together, we can continue to empower young engineers and drive innovation in Cameroon.